Go back here to the stadium. John, Jerry, Nomar, and Oral, first time on camera with you. And Jerry, we've heard some of the guys talk about it. Alex Vesey even mentioned it as well. Last year was a grind. This season, for this Dodger team, there was a 2-month stretch where they were playing sub-500 baseball, and a lot of people were wondering, is it just not going to happen this year for these guys? But then they slowly started to figure things out, and right now they have come together at a perfect time.
It is amazing. I just love Dave Roberts' comments, saying, let's go win 4 more and ruin baseball, because about a month ago, everybody was saying, baseball experts in the game, Dodgers bullpen, they don't have it. Stars are a little banged up. They'd be lucky. Yeah, they might win the wild card, but they're going to run into a team like the Phillies. They're going to drop that series and be out. This Dodger team stayed focused, got healthy at the right time, had some starters go in that bullpen, and found a closer in Roki and continue to play great baseball. I love that they took what the naysayers were saying about them about a month or so ago and really came together as a team.
About a month or so ago, they weren't ruining baseball, but now they are, I guess, because they're here. So it doesn't make really any sense.
Everybody was saying the Dodgers were cooked about a month ago.
Yeah, but they're not ruining baseball. They're just going out there and performing and coming together. The ownership had made a promise. I'm going to quote another guy on the radio, Fred Rogan, a long time ago when before the season, and you heard those rumbles. Are they ruining baseball when they're signing things? What's Mark Walters doing? And he says, Mark Walters is guilty of one thing. And I think it was a great quote. Of doing one thing, keeping his promise. His promise was year after year he was going to come in and make sure he has a team that's going to compete and be able to win the World Series year after year. That's exactly what he's done each and every year. Talked about him being hungrier, and not only that, he was also saying, I'm going to continue to give back to the community, make that. It's got a beautiful place, and he continues to give back. All he's done is kept his promise, and now the Dodgers are working on and making sure that promise comes to fruition and trying to win another one.
Yeah, they took the smartest man in baseball from a very small budget in Tampa Bay and gave him a very good budget here in L.A., and he is proving to put together great teams for Mark and for Stan and for Lon and for everybody in the front office. Andrew's done an amazing job, and he's had other executives come through and get other jobs, and they try to copy this formula, but they haven't figured it out. Andrew at the helm of this has really figured out. And then think about Dave Roberts and where he's at in the center of this possible dynasty if they continue on. Dave Roberts has been through the transition of being the manager that beat out Gabe Kapler and gets the job, being the guy that everybody says, what are we doing? They don't have the right leadoff hitter. This guy's hitting third tonight. This guy's hitting second. Oh, now that guy's playing second, and he's playing left. And he had to convince all those players that star players are going to move around. It's going to be okay. So what they've built and what Mark promised, they have all come through on their promises. And, Andrew came here and he was supposedly the egghead nerd, it was going to be all data. This guy is a guy.
Yes.
He is a guy.
He understands.
He understands personalities. He understands how to put it together. We have star players that have come through and worn Dodger uniforms that have tried out kind of for our organization.
Yeah,
right?
Here's another
and they're no longer here, but they're doing well other places.
And we know
but he's putting teams together.
Yes, that's the point. You made a great point there. There are a lot of teams that spend boatloads of money and they don't even make the playoffs.
The Mets.
Yep.
They don't even make the playoffs. The one thing you can't do is buy chemistry. Yes, do the Dodgers spend? They do, but they make sure they get the right guys in place and then get guys like a Kike Hernandez, Max Muncy, Tommy Edman to complement the superstars. That is so vital if you're going to have a winning formula. And here's another thing. It really started when I was here. Andre Ethier was one of the great leaders of this Dodger team in the 2011, 12, 13. And when Mark Walter and his group got this team together, Andre used to always say, check your ego at the door. And that's what this team does. Whether you're Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, any superstar, when you're the superstar or the 26th guy on the roster, you check your ego at the door because it's all about winning. That's what's different about this team more than any other teams.
A lot of stars on this team. One of them, Will Smith, a 3-time All-Star catcher, is with Kirsten.
Well, you were talking about Shohei. What made him so special tonight on the mound?
Yeah, he had, his mixing speeds. He was locating his fastball. His splitter was good. His cutter was good. His curveball, sliders. He just has so many weapons up there. And he's getting ahead of guys and putting guys away. He got 10 punches. And, that was about as dominant as he get.
In your career, you've gotten to work with some of the greatest pitchers, but when you think about just this series in itself, whether it was Blake Snell, Yoshinobu with a complete game, then you've got Tyler Glasnow, what he does, and today you ended with Shohei Ohtani. I mean, how remarkable is this starting pitching right now for this team?
Yeah, it's incredible. I'm just glad we got those 4 guys. They're 4 number ones. The 4 guys that are hungry, they want more. You know, they want to win a World Series, and we all do. So just glad they're on our side. Glad I'm back there catching them, guiding them, and looking forward to this next series.
You guys are looking for 4 more wins. But what did you learn about this group and how you guys were able to sweep the Brewers in this year?
Yeah, it's a tough group of guys. You know, it's been close games this whole postseason. Starting with Philly, Milwaukee, and just gutting these wins out, getting what we need to be done. It shows who this club is. It's just a tough group of guys.
Well, congratulations on the National League Championship. And I know you guys still want more, so I know you're ready for what's next.
Thank you.
Shohei Ohtani, yeah, he carried the load, 6 scoreless innings, 3 home runs, and he also had the 10 strikeouts to help everybody get some free food. Right now, let's send it back inside and hear from Teoscar Hernandez with DV.
No, I don't think there's anybody that gets tired of this. I'm not tired. I want to get 1 more, and then 5 more next year, and then 5 more the next year, and hopefully 3 more after this one.
You feel like a little kid getting to come in here and throw beer and champagne around?
Yeah, this is the only time that you can get to celebrate something, to be free, not thinking about your job, not thinking about what you got to do tomorrow. You know, and we get to enjoy this one and then get to work again.
As great as you know Shohei is, does a game like this even shock you?
A little bit, yes. He's amazing. Shohei is incredible. He's been working. He's been going through a lot, slump-wise. He feels like he has to contribute more to the team, and he did today. So happy for him and grateful that he can do that.
Is there any other human that could do what he did tonight?
Well, not that I can think about.
3 homers, 10 strikeouts, get a ball out of the stadium, and you're going to the World Series.
It's incredible. I'm happy to be in his side, not against him.
Teoscar, you came back to have a chance to do this again. How happy are you that it worked out for you and the Dodgers, and how much you meant to this team emotionally all year?
I mean, I don't think there's anything that can describe how happy am I right now. Super grateful. Thank you, God, that make me the opportunity to get back and do a special thanks with this special group.
You have a lot of the same players from a year ago, but what makes this group so special to be able to go through the adversity of the regular season and be able to turn it on at the right time?
It just, we're hungry to win. All the new players that came this year, they want to win, and that's why they signed here. They reject a lot of offers from other teams, and you know, we're just happy that we get all of those guys, and all of those guys are contributing to get wins right now.
The goatee's a little dry.
I know. It's a little wet. A little wet.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys.
Teoscar Hernandez flashing that $1 million smile. We have more reaction, though. Let's go right back inside and hear from Mookie Betts with David Vassegh.
Here we are, Marcus Lynn Betts, back to the World Series with the Dodgers. This seems to be an annual thing. How proud are you of the season you've had and this group has had so far?
You know, the boys have played great. You know, I'm just proud that I was able to help the boys. But as a team, you know, we had our ups and our downs. And
yeah. You're a little too dry right now, Mookie.
You know, everybody, we're playing good at the right time, but we still got 4 more wins to go.
Mookie, yesterday you said Jordan hadn't showed up yet. Do you think Shohei Jordan showed up tonight?
He showed up tonight. You know, it was 2 minutes left in the 4th, and he took the ball and told us to get out of the way. And I'm glad I was able to witness it.
Mookie, you guys are 4 wins away from separating yourselves from every other Dodger team who went back-to-back championships. Can you taste it that it's that close?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can taste it, but we got to make sure we stay hungry. You know, make sure we stay hungry, rest up for this week, and be ready to go.
Do you enjoy this?
Absolutely, always. It never gets old.
Thanks, Mookie, Marcus, Mookie, all of the above.
Whatever you want to call me, it doesn't matter.
I'll call you MJ.
Mookie Betts looking to win his 4th World Series ring. We heard him talking about Shohei Ohtani. We mentioned earlier only 11 players in history have had a 3-homer game in the postseason. Shohei Ohtani also had 6 scoreless innings tonight with 10 strikeouts. Nobody's ever done anything like we saw tonight in a Major League Baseball game in October. Let's hear right now from Shohei with the media.
Shohei, a lot have been made about your performances offensively this postseason. Coming into tonight, with you starting, did you want to make a statement in this game tonight?
今回のパフォーマンス、ポストシーズンで結構いろいろと話題になってましたけども、今回登板する中、一つなんか大活躍をするっていうどう意識してましたか？
一番はやっぱり今日は登板の日なので、しっかりと先発ピッチャーの役割をまず一つこなしたいなという気持ちで入りましたし、オフェンス面も集中はしてましたけども、なんですか、左が打てる日は右が苦戦する日も多いですし、僕ら左バッターが打てない日は右バッターがしっかりとこう仕事をしてくれるっていう日がこう多いと思うので。
What do you think?
アンドリーさんとかムーキーが最高なポストシーズンの試合だったと語ってましたけども、翔平はどう思ってますか？
そうです、今日この試合以外はやっぱり僕も苦戦してましたし、逆に言えばさっきも言いましたけど、僕が打てない時、ムーキー手をその他右バッター含めて全員がこうカバーしてくれる試合が多かったと思うので、こういう日はね、こう逆に打てない人が出る時にしっかり自分が打ったり、またはしっかりと打線が苦しい時に先発ピッチャーがしっかり抑える、そういうカバーの試合っていうのが大事だとは思うので、今日の試合はそれがよくこう僕の役割の中で発揮されてたのかなとは思ってます。
As I stated before, there were at times during the postseason where Teo and Mookie, picked me up, and this time around it was my turn to be able to perform. And I think just looking back over the course of the entire postseason, I haven't performed to the expectation, but I think today we saw what the left-handed hitters could do.
JP on the left.
Typically, you are at your best as a hitter on the days that you don't pitch. This was one of your best hitting performances ever. I'm wondering if you made any mental adjustments or adjustments to your preparation as a hitter prior to this game.
登板日はあまり打てないっていう結構そうなってますけども、今日は何かメカニクス的に調整したこととかありますか？
どうなんですかね、ここ数日いい感覚では打ててるなとは思ってますけど、そもそもサンプルサイズがやっぱ投げてる試合っていうのは少ないので、なんていうんですかね、数字の偏りが少し出やすいのかなとは思うので、それが悪い方向に出てたのかなという印象は受けてるかなと思います。
I felt like the last couple of days I felt pretty good at the plate. And just because of the postseason, the sample size, the lack of, it's just that I think the lack of performance really skews in this short period of time. So
we're going to do 2 more in English up here in the front, and then back to Paul on the left side.
Pitching wise, what was working well for you tonight?
投手として今日何が良かったですかと。
そうですね、ブルワーズ打線、ここ僕が投げる前もしっかりとこう先発ピッチャー含めて抑えてはいましたけど、やっぱり素晴らしい打線だと思うので、一人一人がこう目的を持って打席の中で力を発揮してくる打線だとは思ってますし、その中で自分がいいゲームプランを持って、キャッチャーのウィルとしっかりと合わせていけたのが良かったのかなと思ってます。
The last several days we did a pretty good job as a starting pitcher, being able to get outs and be effective. And just looking at the entire lineup, my impression that I had was that it's a very tough, effective lineup. So talking with Will Smith, we had a pretty good game plan going into the game, and we were able to execute it.
Paul, back left.
With the sweep, you guys have a week off now before the World Series. Do you think having the bye last year will help you with that? And how do you think the team will handle having so much time off?
1週間ワールドシーズンに向けて空きますけども、去年バイウィークがあって、それが 今回活用されるのかと、チームがどうこういう1週間ない中対応するのかと。
休みを挟めるというのはすごくいいことだと思いますし、ピッチャーもそうですし野手も、ここまで、休みも挟んでますけどやっぱり試合の重みが違うと思うのでみんな疲労が溜まってるんじゃないかなとは思いますし、その中でゲームがない中でいかに実戦の感覚を養っていくかというのもまた課題だとは思うので、そこが難しいのかなと思っています。
I do see it as a positive in terms of being able to rest both as a